Daily God's Promise. Day 27, March 27, 2026. Happy Friday. We are successfully concluding the fourth work week of March. Yesterday, we discussed the divine orchestrator, Genesis chapter 24 verse 7, sending help ahead of us. Today, we look at what happens when that help arrives. In a 2026 economic landscape that often warns of shortages and market instability, today's promise is a sovereign decree of abundance. Are you worried about not having enough? Enough time, enough money, enough strength to finish the week? Stop and think about that. You don't have to beg for the grain. Your Father calls for it. When He speaks, the market listens. When He speaks, the resources that were stuck begin to move toward you. In 2026, the spirit of lack is everywhere. God isn't just watching the grain prices, He is calling the grain to your door. We anchor our faith in Ezekiel chapter 36 verse 29. I will deliver you from all your uncle Anas's. I will call for the grain and multiply it, and bring no famine upon you. I want you to receive this as your promise of the command harvest. This is a two-part miracle. God cleanses the vessel, you, and then He commands the resources, the grain. The divine scrub down. I will deliver you from all your uncleannesses. Before the multiplication comes the purification. In 2026, uncleanness isn't just about ancient rituals, it's about the clutter of the soul, resentment, doubt, and the dirty habits of mind that keep us from seeing God's hand. The truth, John chapter 8 verse 32, is that God wants you to be clean so you can be confident. As your keeper, Psalm chapter 121 verse 3, He is washing away the dust of a long work week. He contends with your contender, Isaiah chapter 49 verse 25, of guilt by offering total deliverance. The voice of increase. I will call for the grain. This is the most powerful part of the verse for your Friday. God doesn't just hope you find provision, He calls for it. When the mighty God, Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6, calls for the grain, your salary, your sales, your creative ideas, your resources, must answer. Because you are His special treasure, Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6, He is speaking to the economy on your behalf. You are the head and not the tail, Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 13, and the head has the authority to command the supply. The ban on scarcity. Bring no famine upon you. In 2026, the world fears famine, whether it's a famine of money, a famine of time, or a famine of affection. But God's decree over your house is no famine. The Prince of Peace, Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6, is your shield against lack. Your life is a prize, Jeremiah chapter 39 verse 18, and God refuses to let that prize wither. He is ensuring that even when others are experiencing a dry season, your storehouse is being multiplied. Living in this promise today, on Friday, March 27, 2026, act like someone who serves the Master of the market. Rejoice in the Lord. Psalm chapter 97 verse 12. Because your supply is not dependent on the global economy, but on God's call. Wait on your God. Hosea chapter 12 verse 6. And ask, Lord, what grain are you calling into my life this weekend? Cast your care. 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7, regarding your bills or your to-do list. The multiplier is at work. Wildcard action. Give something away today, a meal, a small gift, or even just a deep piece of encouragement. Multiplication always starts with a seed. Commit your works to the Lord, Proverbs chapter 16 verse 3, and let the lamp, 2 Samuel chapter 22 verse 29, of His word light up your financial peace. Prophetic declaration. God is calling for the grain and multiplying it in my life today. I am delivered from all internal clutter and ready for external increase. Famine has no place in my home, my business, or my mind in March 2026. The mighty God is my provider. and his voice is moving resources toward me. I am the head and not the tail. I walk in the no famine zone of God's grace. In 2026, my harvest is not a coincidence, it is a divine command.